Welcome back. Today I'm going to try to do a couple of sessions of Puzzle Rush as part of my ongoing daily chess development. If you're new to my channel, I'm not a chess coach or a titled player like many other chess YouTubers. I'm just a random person trying to get better at chess. One of the ways that I'm trying to do that is Puzzle Rush, which starts off with low-rated puzzles, which should be pretty easy. Most of them are, and then they get progressively harder as the time ticks down, and you get as many as you can in 5 minutes. I think that's all the introduction we need. I'm just going to go ahead and click play. I will try to talk out my thought processes as it goes. I'm playing with the white pieces. Oh, they went over there. Is this check? Oh, was that mate? Maybe. Let's see here. Should I just take their rooks and then have an extra rook? Okay. Oh, they gave me checkmate down there. Very nice. And I think this is also a checkmate because I'll take with my rook. Looks like this one is another back rank checkmate. They'll have to block a couple of times and then I'll just take those pieces. Here we have a checkmate right there, with the queen protected by the bishop, and this one is the queen protected by the knight. And this one is the queen protected by the rook right here, I believe. And then we have to push back one and take with the rook. This one looks like back rank checkmate. Oh, no, their rook's back there. Oh, wow. That's not good. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to go right here first and then push and then take the rook. Yeah, okay. Almost messed that one up, didn't I? Ooh, what do I do? I can't, can I take there? Is that mate? No, they have to move over one and then I go down. Okay, that one seemed tricky for a second. Here I have a couple of checks, like this check with the rook. If they block, I would take with the other rook, or this rook, I'm not sure which one. If they move out of check, I have a bishop. That's gotta be it, isn't it? It was, and they moved. Should I now check with the bishop? Is that gonna be checkmate? Oh, they would have to block with the rook, wouldn't they? Oh, they didn't though. Okay, this is checkmate here on f2. We're attacking the bishop. See, I can take the knight with check, which is defending the bishop, and then I wouldn't get the bishop for free because they'll just come up here and then I'll take, oh, but no, they can't because the knight will be defending it if they move the king. I think they'll take and then I'll get the bishop for free. Okay. Took me a second there here. I think I just take the knight with check, and is that mate? No, they would have to block with the rook. Then what do I do? I don't know. Yeah, they blocked with the rook. I could check with the bishop, but no, let's see. Do I just take it? Or do I check over here with the knight? But then they'll take. I guess I just have to take the rook. Let's see. If I take the rook and they take back, then what do I do? I don't know. I really don't know. It's probably, oh, that was it. And now I'm not sure what to do. Well, I need to move the knight because it's about to get captured. Should I save the knight? How do I save the knight? I shouldn't check there, should I? This one shouldn't be that hard. I can't check here because of my bishop's in the way. Yeah, I really don't. I'm gonna fail this puzzle. Yeah, I knew that wasn't it, but I didn't know what to do, and I'm running out of time. I've got to do other things with my time. I have the white pieces. That's a check, but not. Oh, that is mate, isn't it? No, they had to do that. Should I just take it? Okay. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on that one puzzle and did not get it. Well, should I take their queen and then fork their king and rook after they take back, like so? And take the rook? Okay, that was it. Well, I could back up one and check, but what would that get me? They would just move back over. Oh, and then I would check with the rook? Okay. Oh, they did that. I think I can just take it. Oh, I'd never had to move the rook. I thought I was going to have to move the rook. Is this check? Not quite mate. Then this should be getting close to mate. They have to block with the queen, and I'll take it. Okay. Well, I have no idea what to do in this one. No idea at all. I could line up with my bishop for a checkmate, or I don't know, just take the knight. Oh, it was taking the knight because I also get the rook and then the queen. Wow. Why would they put the queen there? Why didn't they just move out of check? I did not expect them to put the queen there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this one either, and I'm about out of time. So I guess check with the pawn? Oh, it was checking with the pawn, and then checking with the knight? Nope. Okay. We'll find out afterwards about the ones that I messed up. I guess I can check here, but then they'll take it, but then I can take... Oh, I ran out of time? Wow, that seemed like it went really fast. Okay, well, real quick, let's take a look at the ones we missed, and then we'll do another session here, because I do have time for that. The first one that I missed was this one. I think I got the first part right, and then I got the second part right, but here I didn't know what to do, because I can't check with the bishop, and I can't check with the rook, and I can check with the knight, but then they would just take it. And if I don't move the knight, they're going to take it. I can check with the knight over here, but they just take it. Oh, I take the bishop with the pawn. Oh, wow. That was never a part of any of my considerations in that entire puzzle, and it took me way too long to see here that bishop was free for the taking the whole time. So if I restart, okay, so instead of, I think that's what the idea of the puzzle was supposed to be, is instead of taking here first, throw in the in-between move of picking up the knight, then trading rooks, and then getting the bishop. Because right now my opponent is up a full piece. But now I've equalized, and we're still equal, and now I'm up a piece. Whereas your habit should have been to take that first, but I didn't have that habit because I didn't see it. I was looking for checks. Okay, got it. All right, the next one that I missed was this one in which my opponent moved the queen back just a little bit. Looks like they're aiming for a checkmate here, which, you know, good for them. And I checked with the pawn, which was a good idea, but I should not have checked here on g2. I should have done something different. I guess I could have checked with the bishop. I could have brought the bishop back to d8, which would have forced the king forward one, or I could have checked here on f5, which would have given the king two choices. Okay, putting the bishop here only gives the king one choice, right? Oh no, it has two choices. No, because my bishop's covering the whole diagonal. Okay, so yeah, it only gives the king one choice because the pawn's defended by the knight. And then once the king gets there, then do I have a mate? Maybe I need to check with the knight first. So if the king does come out here, then I check with the bishop and it is mate. Or they have to give up the queen for the knight. Okay, I think it's checking with the knight over here. No, it wasn't. Wow. Okay, well, I'm way off. Was it checking with the bishop? It was, and now how do I check? Here? Oh, I have to give up the rook for the queen. Why didn't I give up the knight for the queen? What was so bad about that? Let me go back and at the analysis board and see why I shouldn't have given up the knight. Because here and here, checking with the knight gives white a huge advantage because of the king can just take the pawn now. Oh, wow. That's why I needed the knight to stay where it was, is because the knight's the thing protecting the pawn, which is protecting this square. Okay, that makes sense. So come down with the bishop, and because the bishop cuts off here, it only left him one legal move, and then I have to give up the rook for the queen, which they took and I took back. And now they're going to take that pawn anyway, but I've gotten rid of their queen and I have an extra piece. So now I have multiple options. I don't know why I would check. I don't know why that's my best move, because they would just move toward it and then I would have to move it again. And it says I would move it back to where it is. Okay, that's what Stockfish says. I would have to go here. They would come toward it. And then I would put it back where it was and they would come toward it. But now I'm going to check over here on e3. Oh, wait, for a second it said h6 was just as good, but we know it's not because that's a draw. Stockfish hasn't yet been told about the threefold repetition. Or just put it down here, knight to g7. I really don't know why I would want to go there, because then they could just get next to it and I'm going to have to move it again. So I understand pulling it down here and I'm up a piece. Okay, I think I understand, because the other way they get the pawn. Okay. The other one that I missed was this last one, and I missed it because I did not have time to make any incorrect moves yet. In this one, they went there, and I don't remember, what was I considering? Oh, I was considering checking, letting them have my knight, and then taking the rook, but that's when I thought that this rook was hitting down there, but it's not, because there's a pawn in the way. So should I bring this rook up here and threaten their queen? And then where would their queen go? I don't know. Is that, no, that's not it. Okay, I'm just going to click the hint button so I don't waste all my time. It's checking with the bishop. Okay. Oh, and that would have been the entire puzzle. Oh, because it's checkmate. Oh my. Okay, so I should have looked for checks first, and I only looked at one check, but I have multiple checks. I have two checks. I should have considered that check, and that's checkmate. Okay, so relatively easy ones. Got it. I just realized that my face looks dark here, but I think that's because I'm wearing this light shirt that adjusts the auto exposure on the camera, so I didn't suddenly get a sunburn or anything. It's just the auto exposure making me look a little bit more reddish than normal. All right, let's play again, and we'll do our best. All right, playing with the black pieces. I think I'll take that. Oh, take the rook and the other rook. Okay, that seems simple. I'm playing with the white pieces. This is checkmate, I'm pretty sure. And this looks like checkmate after they block with one rook and then the other one. And this is checkmate here with this rook. And same thing here, a lot of back rank checkmates. Sometimes they do have the ability to block here. This is a checkmate guarded by the knight. And where are my pieces? I think this is black pieces. Yeah, I think this is checkmate because the bishop was defending. Oh, here I have a double check, which double checks are always fun. I think the only legal move for the king would be to go over, and then I would have checkmate here. I think that's it. Yeah, because the knight couldn't capture the rook because it was double check, and the pawn couldn't block the bishop because it was double check. Okay, let's look at checks here. I have a check. I think the king has to move over, and then I'll have mate over there on h2. Very nice. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, here's my pieces. I do have a check here. Is that mate? It might be. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, they have to block with the bishop, and then that's mate. Okay. See, I have a bishop. I have a queen. Oh, and I have a rook pointed right there, so that's checkmate. Took me a second to see the rook. I should probably find a way to make this board a little smaller, because for me, it's like 1 foot in each direction. Well, I have a check here, and my bishop's guarding down there, so I think we're about to have checkmate. Oh, they had to block with the knight. I think I should just take it. And then is this checkmate right here? Guarded by my bishop. Okay. And here's my queen. I think I can... No, I can't because... I mean, I can, but their rook is there, so I don't know if that's a good idea. What should I do? Oh, my bishop is guarding right here, so I think I should check there. Was that mate? Okay. It might have been. I think I can take this pawn, and that's checkmate. White to move. I have a check here. They would have to get out. Then I would check there, and I think that's checkmate because I don't think they can block this check. And I don't think they can do anything about this. White to move. Let's see. Is that checkmate? I think it is because my pawn's guarding that square. Oh my. And my knight's guarding my queen. That was a sneaky checkmate. I do have some checks here with the knight, but both of those get captured. Or I could just take the rook. Should I just take the rook? No, because then their bishop will come down here and check me, and when I take it, then they will come get my knight with check, so I shouldn't take a rook. I should. I really don't know, so yeah. Okay, sorry, I just had to move on past that to win with time here. I think this is going to be checkmate after I take with my rook. And, ooh, should I take the queen? I should, because that pawn is pinned. Yeah, their f-pawn was pinned by my bishop. And, well, white pieces? I'm not in check, am I? Because this looks like mate. All right. Black pieces. I do have a check. I have a check. This one looks a little safer, but then they could come toward me, but then I could check here. And then my other rook is still hanging. What to do about that? What to do about that? Or I can check with this pawn. Oh, it was the pawn. Then I can get the bishop out of danger and then checkmate here. Is that mate? Oh, very nice. Because the pawn was protecting my other rook. I'm playing with the white pieces. Should I check? I don't know. That's my only check. My only safe check, isn't it? That surely isn't good. Okay, and then check again. And then what? And then check here? I don't know what to do. And then, I shouldn't... Oh, and now I check here, and when they take the rook, I take the queen? Okay. Wow. Okay, that was a little interesting. Here, I should check with the bishop, shouldn't I? I think that's almost mate. They have to block with their bishop, but they didn't. Okay. And I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to check here and then take the pawn and then take the rook. See that pattern in puzzles very often, but never in actual games. Don't have any checks here, so I don't know what the answer is. It's probably taking that. No, okay, and I'm out of time. All right, 11th of all time. I think my highest rating in this is like 25, maybe? Well, still, 23 is the best I've done this week, and this is like the 4th time I think I've done it this week. Oh no, I'm recording this on Sunday, so that's the first day of the week where I'm from, but I don't know if chess.com does the thing where Sunday's the last day of the week. I have no idea. Okay. The ones that I missed were this one, which started that way, and I had no idea, and I'm not going to waste any time here. What was the hint? It was taking the rook. Okay. But then, yeah, they're going to do that, and I have to take it, and they're going to get my knight. Okay. Why did it stop? What? That's the reason I didn't choose that move. Black had a lead if black would have just taken this bishop. Really? But they were worried about me taking this pawn down here. So they moved the king up to protect the pawn, which allows me to take the rook. And now I'm ahead because I went up a rook. Okay, so I do understand that, right? Because before I took the rook, no, I'm ahead on material. I have an extra piece already. I probably should have counted pieces, but I was getting nervous because of time pressure. But yeah, I'm ahead already. Now I'm up a piece and a rook, a minor piece and a rook. And they gave away another minor piece here. And of course, yeah, of course, they're going to take my knight. But I'm up a minor piece, which is how I started out, which is why I don't understand the puzzle. Oh no, I wasn't up a minor piece at the beginning of the puzzle. I was down an exchange. Okay, see, now I understand. Sorry, I don't know why they have 2 rooks here. One of their rooks is in place of one of my minor pieces, so I'm actually down an exchange. This puts me back up the exchange and picks up a piece. Okay, got it. Wow, that took me way too long to understand, especially for a 900 rated puzzle. My goodness. What about this 1360 rated puzzle here, where the opponent put their knight over there? It was probably taking this pawn, yeah, because of their queen here, but then they put me in check, so then I put this pawn here and they took it. So I'm going to take their bishop, and that was it. That's the end of the puzzle. Yeah, I saw it once we looked at it again here, because this exposes my rook's attack on their queen and threatens the bishop. But they checked me, so I have to deal with that, and I dealt with that, but they checked me again, and then I take, that's it. Because if they take here with the queen, I can take back either way, and if they move the queen, then I've gone up a bishop for a pawn, and I'm okay. And if they move the queen out of, like, say here, that gives up this knight. That'll be up another piece. Okay, I understand that one. And the last one that I didn't quite have time for was this one, in which they moved the knight here. This is just checkmate in one, isn't it? All right. Yeah, that one I don't think I even had time to look for because I was still considering the previous puzzle, but checkmate in one. All right, well, thank you for spending your time here. Let me know what you're doing each day or whenever you have time to get better at chess, whether it's studying books, playing a bunch of blitz games, analyzing longer games, taking online courses. And if you've been doing this quite a while, let me know what's working for you and what's not working for you, because I'm perfectly willing to adjust, this program that I've tried it for myself. And I'll see you next time.